Hi Pisces, welcome to your July 6th through the 11th tarot reading. We are going to take a look at the person on your mind, what your situation is, if there are any blocks or challenges. We're going to look at your person's feelings for you and their intentions with you this week. We're going to look at their next moves towards you. And if there's anything hidden, we will certainly find out. And we'll get you some advice as well. I want to just jump right in. So, what do we have for Pisces, please? The person on Pisces' mind this week. Your messages for Pisces, please. For the person on your mind, you get the Two of Pentacles, the King of Cups for the situation. It's crossed by the Five of Pentacles. Your person's feelings for you, the Ten of Cups. Their intentions, the Wheel of Fortune. Their next moves, the Queen of Wands. You get the Nine of Cups for what you may not know. And your advice is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces, this looks great. You seem like you're having not too bad of a time, but we will have to wait and see here. For your person, you have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles, when we're talking about someone, is like, I'm weighing some decisions. I'm a little confused. I'm thinking things through. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I go here? Should I go there? It can also speak to someone who's juggling, like two different relationships, or that's not necessarily so. It could be like work life and home life, juggling those two things, trying to keep all the plates in the air at the same time. And let's clarify. Let's just clarify the Two of Pentacles for the person on Pisces' mind. Let's shuffle today. Okay, one more. Okay. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please, for the person on Pisces' mind. Pisces, you get the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Cups. So the Ten of Swords doesn't necessarily mean that there's been an ending here, but it does indicate that there's a lot of pain. And with the Four of Swords along with that, I'm going to guess that your person is taking a timeout. I don't know if you guys have like officially separated or if there's no contact here. You know, the King of Cups is letting me know that they do love you. They have a lot of love for you. That's not in question, but it does appear that they are in a lot of pain. They feel betrayed in some way. And the roles could be reversed here. This could be you, but this is specifically for your person. They could be going through like kind of a dark night of the soul and really weighing how to come out the other side. Your person is clarified with the King of Cups, and your situation is the King of Cups. So this is on your mind kind of constantly here. Your challenge is the Five of Pentacles, which does let me know that someone has walked away from a relationship that they really felt like was going somewhere. Why is the King of Cups here for Pisces situation? The King of Cups is someone who makes balanced decisions between their head and their heart. They have like very stable feelings, a lot of emotional intelligence, and they also embrace emotions. They're not somebody who's afraid to go there, you know? Clarify the King of Cups, please, for Pisces situation. clarified with the Empress, the Nine of Cups, and the Devil. Pisces, did you feel like, not did, do you feel like something about this relationship was kind of sucking the life out of you? Like the love was a little bit intense, maybe a little toxic? I'm getting the impression that there's a relationship here that demands a lot of your time and attention, and it's kind of like all consuming, and it's taking away from you and your time and your self-care, which is why someone's walked away here. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles for the challenge. Five of Pentacles is like somebody got left out in the cold, cast aside. I see the Five of Pentacles a lot when there's been kind of a discard, like not an ending of a relationship, but like it just abruptly stops and it's confusing and you don't know where to go and things start taking a turn for the worse really quickly. I also speak to feeling unsupported. Clarified with the Moon, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. That's not necessarily so. Also, we have Cancer, Pisces, yourself, Capricorn here. Whoever walked away here did so with a lot of confidence. They didn't second guess themselves. And that's because there was a lot of second guessing going on within this relationship. A lot of confusion, a lot of like not knowing where the other person was at. The Moon can speak to somebody having hidden motives, not being necessarily like upfront. You could also talk about having complicated feelings. It certainly looks complicated. Someone walks away when they have the Moon because they understand that something is off, but they need time to reflect. Because they know that something is off, but they can't. It's like that clouded judgment when you're just like constantly thinking about like what is going on here and you can't figure it out, and you step away and all of a sudden the clouds clear, right? I have a feeling it was you, Pisces, that walked away from this. That's what I'm getting. Let's clarify your person's feelings for you. The Ten of Cups. So your person is definitely feeling like this can go the distance. Clarified with Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups again, and the Hanged Man. Pisces. Your person feels like they can wait you out. If you've walked away, your person is like, that's fine, I'll just wait. They'll be back. I don't get that this has been like a long relationship, which is maybe why it's so confusing because so much has happened in a short period of time. The Hanged Man is like, I don't know which way to go, so I'm just going to stay here. Or I got to go think about things, you know? Like, walk away, go think about things, reflect on things, meditate for a while, and put things on pause. So your person feels like things are on pause, but Pisces will be back. Switch the roles. if it works better that way for you. That's what I'm getting here. For your person's intentions this week, you get the Wheel of Fortune, turning it around. They want to turn things around. Clarify the wheel. You get the Tower, Judgment. Wow. 3 of Pentacles. Your person wants to work with you here. Your person wants to get together and try to figure out how you can reconcile this whole situation. And the Tower with Judgment, as far as the Wheel of Fortune's concerned, is just flipping everything upside down. It can be kind of like a burning the house down vibe, in the sense that whatever happened before, your person's like, let's just get past it and move on. But a lot of times it's not that easy to get past the Tower. It's not, your house doesn't burn down and you're like, well, let's just move somewhere else, right? You have to grieve the loss of all of that. You have to see what you can salvage. And I'm getting the feeling, Pisces, that if you don't want, okay, sorry. If you don't want anything to do with this person, I'm getting the feeling that your person's like, I don't care. They're very possessive. They see you as theirs for some reason. Their next move towards you is the Queen of Wands, and that's Sagittarius. You have that twice here now. Whatever they're doing next, they're doing so with confidence. They're not really second guessing what they're going to do next. They feel like very passionate towards you, and they're letting that lead. Clarified with the Wheel of Fortune again. This is crazy how many duplicates you're getting. The Fool and all the major arcanas are here. This is a lot. And the 3 of Cups. So your person intends this week, the next thing that you can expect from them is they're coming in hot, they're coming in fast, and they're taking the leap of faith, and they're saying, I want a new beginning. Pisces, I want a new beginning. Let's start over. Let's go out. Let's have fun. I won't take no for an answer. And I don't know a Pisces who is cool with that. All the Pisces that I know are like, well, I'm just going to have my say first. You're not going to decide anything for me. What you may not know is the 9 of Cups. When the 9 of Cups is in the hidden energies, it can speak a lot to someone who is conflict avoidant. They are terrified of conflict. They ignore issues. They sweep things under the rug. They're like, I'll deal with that later. I don't have the capacity for that right now. They are also someone who doesn't like change. Let's clarify what's hidden here. What does Pisces need to know? Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Chariot. Okay, well, whatever it is, it's happening quickly. It's coming in fast. And I think this is your person saying, like, excuse me, I'm willing to work on this. I'm willing to put in the effort. I'm going to show up here for you. But that's great. That's what you want to hear from somebody who has done you wrong, or you feel like, you know, they had a lot to work on. If somebody has a lot to work on and you say this is what you need to work on, and then they go and work on it, you have to give them credit where credit's due, right? It's going to be up to you, Pisces. I feel like the ball is in your court here. Your advice is the Ten of Pentacles. Your advice is preserve your stability. Don't let somebody else throw you off. Do you first. And that's clarified with the Two of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Yeah, it's do what makes you feel good. Get right with yourself. Make sure you're in a centered, calm place when there's turbulence going on around you. And lead with that. There's also a lot here about like leaning on your family and looking to see what's possible for you outside of you plus somebody else. And then things just are going to fall into place. Anyways, that's what I have for you this week, Pisces. I'll see you next time.